If you're watching this, then I'm guessing that you've applied to some remote jobs before. Maybe a few of them, maybe a lot. And if you're anything like most people that I talk to, some of those just did not go the way that you hoped. Maybe you did the work and you never got paid for it. Maybe the client just went quiet one day and you never heard from them again. Or maybe an agency took their cut and then basically disappeared on you. And I get it because that's how most of this industry runs. So before I ask you to trust us with your time, I want to actually walk you through how we do things differently. So just real quick, I'm Christian and I started 5 Star Assistance, and I want to be straight with you from the start because you've probably heard enough big promises already at this point in your career. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're going to get rich, but I am going to explain how this actually works. And then you can then decide for yourself if it feels right for you. So a few years back, I was actually running a marketing company here in the United States, and I started hiring people in the Philippines to help me run it. And honestly, two things became very obvious very fast. The first thing was that the people that I hired were better than half the people that I could have hired here at home. And the second was that the industry around them was kind of brutal. I talked to different employees and they would tell me that they would get paid late or sometimes not at all by other employers. And on top of that, they were getting treated like they were very easy to replace by these other companies. And that just never sat right with me. So when we built 5 Star Assistance, we built it to work the opposite way. Because here's how a lot of those other agencies actually operate. They take your application, they hand your profile off to some client, then they collect their fee, and then you're pretty much just on your own from there. And if that client decides to just ghost you or not pay you, that's your problem. There's nobody standing behind you, and you're so far away from any legal system that you really can't do anything about it. And I've always thought that that was just so backwards. You shouldn't have to fight to get paid or beg somebody for support. That part should be on us and not on you. So let me show you how to actually get started because we tried to make it as simple as possible. First thing to know is that applying is always completely free. And I want to be very clear about that because it matters. We will never ask you for money to apply or to get placed. So if anybody in this industry ever asks you to pay them for a job, please just walk away. That's not how this is supposed to work. But anyways, when you sign up for our platform, you'll get access to what we call your applicant portal. And right there, there's a tab with all of our active job posts. These pretty much cover a wide variety of roles ranging from customer support and admin or bookkeeping, SDRs, social media managers, graphic designers, and honestly the list keeps going. But if you do work that looks like anything like that, there's a great chance that there's probably a spot for you. And when you find a post that you like, applying takes just 2 clicks. All you have to do is tell us why you'd be a good fit for the role and then film a short video or attach your normal introduction video. That's it. There's no long forms or no jumping through hoops or doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Just go ahead and 2 clicks and you can apply. But if you don't see a job open in your niche right now, that's where our talent pools come in. So you can browse through them and join a pool that matches the kind of work that you do. Then whenever a new job opens up in that area, we go to our talent pool first and we look for the right people. So even if there's nothing open today, getting into the right talent pool means that you're already in line the moment that something does come. And the whole time, we never want to leave you guessing. So we built a live application tracking right into the portal. So at any time, you can log in and see exactly where each of your applications stands. So once you've applied, here's what happens on our end so that there's no surprises. The first thing that we do is we sit down and we have a recruiting team review all of the applications. From there, depending on the role, we might send you a short AI screening. And if you do, you'll meet Stella. That's our AI screening assistant. And she'll just ask you a few questions about your experience to make sure the role is really the right fit for you. It's quick, it takes like 5 to 10 minutes, and it's nothing to stress about. From there, if you make it through and you land into our top 3 people for the role, we'll usually ask you to record a short personalized introduction video. And that one, it's going to go straight to that client so they get to see the real you instead of just words on a page. And then from there, it's into the client's hands on what decision he decides to make. If they like what they see, they'll request an interview and you'll get a calendar invite to sit down with them for a final interview. And if it's a fit on both sides, then that's it. You're in, you're placed, and you get to start working. And once you're working, you get paid on the 1st and the 15th of every month on time, every single time. Now, some of you may be wondering why you'd want to go through us instead of just finding clients on your own. And that's a fair question. So we do have a few reasons for that. For one, every client we match you with is somebody that we've already went through and personally vetted, which means that you're not going to be the one going out there and taking the risks about getting scammed. Second is that you get paid reliably on the 1st and the 15th, like I said, so you can actually plan your life around it. And you get real support when something comes up instead of being left to figure it out alone. And there's also room to grow here. We've built something that we're extremely proud of, and we call it the FSA Life. And it's basically everything that comes with being a part of our team. There's a learning library to help you build your skills. There are milestones to help you hit the longer you're with us, and there's a real path forward instead of just doing the same task forever. But honestly, one of my favorite parts about it is the community of assistants that we've built. You're not just sitting at home feeling like you're the only person in the world working graveyard shift. We try to make it feel like you're actively connected to a whole group of assistants who do the same exact kind of work, who share their wins, who help each other out when something's tough, so that you're a part of something. You're not just logged in by yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're a professional and we're going to treat you like one. And look, you don't have to take my word for any of this. We have multiple different reviews from VAs just like you. Now, just to sum things up, there probably still are a few questions running through your head, so let me answer them straight away. Is this actually legit? Yes, we are a real company based in the US with a real team behind us. You can look us up, and I'd want you to. Do you have to pay anything? No, never, not to apply, not to get placed, and I said it earlier, but it's worth saying twice. Are you actually going to get paid and paid on time? Yes, the 1st and the 15th every single month. That's our job to make happen, not yours to chase. And what if a placement doesn't work out? Sometimes it happens, I'll be honest. And if it does, we'll help you find a better fit. We're not just going to cut you loose and move on. And if you're wondering whether there's work in your specific field, just check the active posts and then the talent pools in your portal. And we're always adding new roles. So if you're tired of applying into a black hole, getting ghosted halfway through, or working hard for people who just don't value you, here's all you have to do. There's a button right below this video. Click it and it'll take you into your portal where you can see what's open and apply. It only takes a couple of minutes, and if you look like a good fit, someone from our team is going to reach out to you. Now, I'll be honest with you, we are pretty selective, so not everybody is going to make it through, but if you're good at what you do and you want to work somewhere that actually treats you like it, we'd really like to meet you. So go ahead and apply, and I'll talk to you soon.